Okay. Oh, as I drop things. Hello, hello again. Um, I tried to set this up a different way so that I could get Pattern Keeper up, but it's not working. So I'm gonna have to play with that a little. Um, but I at least got back on. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm trying to see how well the. All right. I'm trying to see how. Actually, that's okay. Okay. I was trying to see how the volume was on uh how the volume was because my between between the last stream and now my microphone died. So yeah. So we're gonna have to do with the webcam microphone. So, okay. So welcome back. That took a little bit longer than I wanted. I do apologize. Um, but we should be good. I took care of the dogs. I took care of me. um, because apparently my stomach wanted to have second dinner. So, that's fine. I apologize for the dogs. They are once again wanting my attention because they're not getting it. So they are underneath me, trying to play and messing up everything. So, anyway, I'm lying. They're not messing up everything. Okay. So, I I was weaving these in. I've weaved in two. The problem is this one I haven't weaved in because there's really nothing to weave it into. So, but it's fine because I had one down here near the bottom, which was the same. So what I'm gonna do for this one is I'm gonna pin stitch it. So I'm gonna take another needle here and I'm gonna pierce that. So the thread is going this way. So see how it's over here and over here on the Ada? I hope you can see that. So that means under here, this is going vertical. So because this is going vertical, I also want to go vertical with my pin stitch, um, so that it will disappear into the fabric. Okay. So let me try and thread my needle without looking. Ha ha ha. Okay. All right. So we're going to come up. Oh, come on. Here we go. We're going to come up there. Let me. Do. Okay. Okay. No. What is wrong? Okay. There we go. So we came up through there and I'm going to move my needle underneath those and I'm going to go there and I'm going to pull tight, but I'm going to pull carefully because I want that to disappear like it just did, but I don't want to pull too tight that I, rip anything. um, and then I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to come up. And the reason I'm poking a hole with another needle is twofold. A, I can see better from the top of where I'm poking a needle through. And B, I use a ball tip needle and they're not sharp. So that is why. Oh, come on. As you can see, even piercing, there we go. Even piercing it, I can't even get the ball tip needle to go. Okay, there we go. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. And then we're going to go back underneath, back in, back down the same hole or as close to the same hole as you can find. If I can pull this through, there we go. Okay, then we pull that through. We fix our stitches. We go and we pull that, and there we go. It's almost invisible. It's it's not going to be invisible, obviously, but that is secure. That's not going anywhere because I have tried. I don't do pin stitches too often because they are a pain to undo if you need to. If you need to frog out a pin stitch, you might as well just start over. So yeah, they are super hard to get rid of once you have them secured. So there's that. Let me see where we are at. Let's see. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So now that all those are weaved in, and that one's this one. Yeah, I'm also not too worried about it being visible because I'm going to have more stitches around here. So it's going to distract from it anyway. Also, there's like almost 5,000 stitches on this thing. They're not gonna they're not gonna notice two pin stitches, trust me. So it'll be okay. So we finished the last color, which is awesome. So now let's go on to 728, which is, let's see, there. No, I hate this. I have 782 and 728. So confusing. 728. There we go. All right. So let's take out, if I can get, there we go. Get one strand, put the rest back. You can pull them out while they're on the floss drop, but I don't like doing that because they curl up just like running paper over scissors, or not paper, ribbon. If you've ever curled ribbon with a scissor, where you have the ribbon here, you have the scissors and you hold the ribbon and then pull. It's the same thing, and it curls up like that, and it's really hard to work with when it's curled that way. And it's I can't get it to not curl up like that. So I just take out one strand at a time, and I have, six, basically six stitching sessions with that strand before I have to get another one. So, which I actually like because it's easier to pace yourself. Because if you don't want to get stuck stitching all day, which I mean I would be okay with that. But if you wanted to kind of time yourself, you can say you could say, well, I'm only going to stitch this 1 6 strand. And then once I'm done with all 6, then I'll stop, which I've done, and it works very well. Okay. My nose is itchy. Oh, okay. All right. So let me show you where we're at. Okay. So we did all of the arrows, which was 3, 8, 38, 20, which is now 0. Yay. And now we're going to do the H's, also 121 stitches. And they're just, oopsie, I think they're just in that section. Hold on, let me go down here and look. Nope, I lied. There's some down here. Maybe, okay. But they are mostly in this section where we've been working. So, and then after that is this red color, which is basic, which this red color is everywhere. And then that's my biggest one at almost 400 stitches. And then the number 8 down here is another kind of orange color, but it only has 112. So yeah, I'm getting real close to getting done, but all this red is over here, it's down here, it's up here, it's the rest of this cross. So that's my biggest section right there. But I might just do the last 2 oranges and save that red one for last. Maybe, I don't know, maybe do half of them and then do the other half on a live and finish it on live. So, I mean, I'm not going to finish it on live because I still have to do the dates, but whatever. Okay, so we're going to start up here. If I could stop yawning, that would be great. Actually, I changed my mind. Yeah, we're going to start here and we're going to go up and then back. Then I'm going to go down here to this one. And then we're going to go down, do all of these, come back up. And then from here, we'll hop down somewhere here. If I have string left. I may not even have the string left for it, but we will get there when we get there. So let me take that off. There we go. Okie dokie. So we are going to start. So here's this. Yeah, right here. Okay. Perfect. So this is 14 count Ada. I am stitching this 2 over 1 with DMC thread, floss, whatever you want to call it. In the description, I'm gonna have to add it post video or post live, but in the description down below or in any of my videos that has this stitch in it or this pattern in it, I'll have the link to where you can find it. It is by a seller on Etsy. I think her shop name is Nikki Patterns. I know it's Nikki something. I think it's Nikki and then Patterns, Nikki Patterns, I hope. She's got a lot of cute stuff. Like, I love her stuff. Um but yeah, I'll have that linked if you want to go look at it, if you want to pick it up. It's a really great pattern. It's very easy to follow. And it's just really pretty, as you can see. Ooh, I'm pretty I'm pretty low, aren't I? There we go. Okay. I was pretty high up there. Okay. So yeah. Oh, there we go. So, like I said, I'm very tempted to do that last orange color because it's only 112 stitches. I'm really tempted to do that and then leave the red for last because, that's 396. Or I just do the red and I leave the 112 stitches for last and I do those on a live because doing 396 stitches on a live will be very long. Um, Doing 112 won't be so bad. And then I can finish it on a live. So uh, there we go. All right. So we've got that. All right. Then we're going to go. Yes. Over here. Pulling the floss out. And I'm not going to finish that because I'm going to go down here and I'm going to finish all these because I have to come back this way anyway because the rest of the stitches are back the other way. So, oh, I did it again. What did I do? I'm gonna have to watch these back and figure out how I'm doing that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then there's one up here. Come on. Finish that one and then come down here. Okay, there's one. And then while we're here, there's one here. Okay. And then it's gonna finish those 3. Oh, come on. There we go. And these 2. All right. And now we just cross them, go back the other way, and continue on. There we go. If I can get the needle through the fabric. Let's see. Can I get you? Yeah, there we go. Get you a little bit further down. Okay. I might just do that. I might just do the red because that's going to take me a little bit of time. I might just do the red on my own, like not filming it just to get it done. And then when I'm down to those last 112 stitches, I will do them on a live and I will get to finish it with you guys. If I ever find where I'm supposed to put this needle, what in the world is going on? No. One over. No. There. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm like, get in one of them. I don't care which one. All right. Hmm, yeah. So, yes. Like I said, sorry, that was a longer break than I thought it was gonna be. Um, Mostly just because uh my stomach wanted second dinner. So I'm like, fine. Fine, we'll eat again. Um, so yeah. And then I found the pin stitch and I'm like, oh, I should just do that. I should just do that live. Okay, so we got that done. All right. Okay. Now we are over here. So I guess we'll just start over here. It doesn't really matter where I start because I'm gonna have to change floss anyway. There's too much here for me to finish with what I got on my needle, so it's fine. I'm just not even gonna cross these right now because I'm gonna have to come back anyway. Maybe. There we go. So three, then this, and this. And then we just go all the way up from there. That's the lowest point. I love cross stitching, but if there's one thing I don't like about it, it's having to look at a pattern. And I and I know that's like most of the craft is looking at a pattern. Um, but sometimes I just want to sit there and stitch and not have to like look up every few seconds. Um, but that's why I like sections like this where it's the whole thing. These are my bottom stitches, so I'll just put those in and then I can kind of mindlessly just do the rest of them because once I hit that, I know to stop. So, all right. So we've got all of that done. All right, and then come on. There we go. So one, two, and three, and then four. So one, two, three, and four. Okay. So there's three and four, and then two. Oh, I had more floss than I thought I did. Oh my goodness, I did it again. How do I do? Come back, needle. How do I do that? I don't know how I do that so often. I really don't. No, come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Here we go. All right. 1 and 2. Now my floss is stuck on the needle. That's awesome. There we go. Oh my goodness. Having trouble tonight. Whew. All right. Let's see how many of these I can cross before I have to get a new one. Um, there we go. Um, Okay. Let's see. I'm tempted. I might do that. Let me finish the top of these and then I'll finish these and then go down because there's some stitches below that. Let's do that. Maybe. There we go. Okay. And I could do more with that, but I'm just going to leave it. Make it a little easier on myself to weave that in because I need to go down anyway. I usually play thread chicken. Um, I like to see how many stitches I can get. I'm usually successful. I think there's only been like 2 times out of all my projects I've done in the past how many months? I think there's only been twice where I have lost the thread chicken. But I'm not too worried about this. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. I find that if your X's are not laying correctly or if they look a little weird, sometimes if you just flick them around a little bit, flick them around a little bit, um, they tend to even out. It's not a guarantee, but you can also use the laying tool if you want. I'm usually not too fussed. Like, unless my threads are like really super braided together, then I'm just like, okay, that looks kind of terrible. But like these are fine for me. I'm I I don't see anything wrong with these. So, and honestly, if I had to take a lane tool or do like railroading or anything to like if I was that fussed about every single X, it would probably just kill it for me. Um I would probably not I would probably not like this craft as much. So I don't want to do that. Okay, so we got there. Okay, now let's go down. So, there it is. Those three, right? I'm like, where am I looking? So those three. So two, three, and four. So one, come on, two, three, and four. Believe it or not, we only have 70. Well, after these four, we have 74 stitches after these four right here. So it's, that went rather fast, didn't it? Hmm. Oh, come on. I think I might be able to finish this weekend. I really do. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and finish this weekend. Or, well, at least the cross this weekend. If I can get the cross done, then all I gotta do is put the numbers on, put the dates on the bottom, and then that's it. Then just wash, press, and frame, and it'll be ready. So that's amazing. I'll be honest, I did not think I was going to get this done by the end of or by the end of September, beginning of October. I that was my goal, you know. I I wanted to finish it before October because my brother and his wife's anniversary is October 2nd. So I wanted to have it ready to go by at least that day. Um, but I'll be honest, I really didn't think I would do it. I thought it would be October 5th and I'd still be trying to get this done. But that's not too bad, huh? One, two, three, and four. Okay. And the all right. Oh man. I wish I had more to talk about. I'm sorry. Or I wish I had music that wouldn't, get me in trouble. I will I will work on both of those. Um But yeah, let me see. I might not be able. No, we are all the way down. That's okay. Um, yeah, there we go. I'm like, wait, where'd I go? Yeah, I will work on both of those. As I think I've said in other videos, I'm not good. I'm not good with small talk. I'm ADHD and I'm autistic. Um, so I'm a very quiet person. I don't usually talk that often. Um, I don't usually talk unless I have a reason to. Or someone's having a conversation with me and they ask me a question and then I answer, obviously. So it's like, you know, but this, I'm just, talking to the camera, which is fine. But I have no idea what to talk about. So, but that is okay. Um, I was talking last time about, or in the last video, what, like an hour or two ago, I was talking about waiting for my results to come in. And, I'm trying to stay positive with it. I'm trying to, you know, make fun of it, play jokes with it. Um, but this is the first day this week that I've actually felt okay. Um, my anxiety was bad to begin with, and then 3 months ago this started, and now my anxiety is just very, very high. um, Mostly because I don't know what this is. Um, I think if I knew what it was, maybe I would feel better. But that's what the results are for. And I really hope they get those soon. But at the same time, if it's results like, or if they didn't find anything, then it's like, well, what do I do? Because like I need to sleep. um, I need to sleep more than 1 to 3 hours at a time because I am not functional right now. I'm really not. It takes everything in me to get out of bed and feed myself or feed the animals or take my meds. Like literally 9 times out of 10, I will get up. I will, get up in the morning, whenever that is. Um, I will get up. I will take my meds. I'll feed the dogs. I'll feed the cat. And then I'll go right back to bed. And then I'll wake up 1 to 3 hours later. Um, I'll get back up. I'll take the rest of my meds because I gotta wait between taking my meds in the morning. Um, so I missed one right there. I'll get it on the way back. So I get up, then I take the rest of my meds, and if I'm lucky, at that point, I might be able to stay awake the rest of the day, or at least for a little bit. Some days, even that doesn't happen. Some days I get up, take the rest of my meds, and then lay back down and go back to sleep. Um, so and it's like, yeah, I'm getting the sleep, but it's not restful at all. It's not it's not refreshing sleep. It's not the sleep that, we are meant to get every night. So, and I have not had that for 3 months, maybe longer. So, yeah, it's it's rough, and you know, I try to stay positive with it, but it gets really, as I'm sure you could probably understand, it gets really, really frustrating. Um, because it's like, why? Like, just why? Like, this literally started one night. I was fine. I was fine the night before. And then I had one night where I slept 2 hours and that's it. And I'm like, whatever. That happens frequently. But then ever since that night, it's been 1 to 3 hours. That's all I've been able to sleep. And it was literally that one night that started it all. And I don't know. I don't know what started it. I don't know what the trigger was. But yeah, it's kind of messed up. Oh, for me. Let's see if I can move that over. Ooh, all right. Okay. All right, we'll try that. All right. So let's start over here. It's they're kind of like just all over this area. So a little bit of confetti. Okay. So there's those three. So it's this one. But anyway, yeah, it's just, it just honestly, and hopefully I don't get flagged for this, but it sucks. Um, and the last guys, stop, jeez. Um, the last few days, I have not been in a good spot mentally. Because A, I'm sleep deprived, but B, um, I still don't have an answer and possible solution to this. And it's been at least 3 months, if not longer. And I really just want this to stop. I am, uh, I am officially over it. Uh, but yeah, I'm just afraid that they didn't find something, or they found something and there's nothing they can do. Um, yeah. So where so there's three. So three here. Gotta pay a little bit more attention here because they're just kind of all over the place. There's one here, there's 4 there, there's, and 4. Come on. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Come on. Oh. But yeah. And then another bummer is my teeth, which honestly I was expecting worse considering I've been fighting with my insurance all year, and that was the first time I've gone to the dentist this year. So I thought it was going to be worse. I have a few cavities and I have a root canal. So yeah, that's real fun. But honestly, I thought it was going to be worse. I thought I was going to be looking at more root canals or even extractions. But actually, I lucked out. So, but now I gotta take care of that too now. It's just everything happens at once. Things never come one at a time, so you can just, focus on one and then, okay, that one's done. Now the next one. Nope, life is not that. Life is not that kind. It's not kind at all. So, uh, but we do what we can do, right? Okay. So there's 2, and then this one. Okay. And then this one. When I have them like all over the place like this, I hate to stop and mark off because I'm afraid I'm going to lose my spot. And there's those 2. All right. Looks like 6 more up here. And then I've got a little section down there to do. Um, okay. Come on. There we go. So 1. And then um, 3. And then okay, and then 1 here. Okay. So there's that. And then technically we have 23 more. So I put that up there. And let's see if I can move this without completely clean it up. Because it is down here. I don't know why this is so loose. No idea. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, so there's, ow, there's that. Okay. That's too bad. And then, yeah, I'll just leave it there then. Okay. So I need one more string of this color. Ooh. And it's going to be down here in this corner, 23 of them. There we go. If I can get the string. There we go. Okay. Oops. Come on. There we go. Okay. Thread this and we begin. All right, so it is the second one, but two down from there. Okay, and it's all just one big block, which is amazing. So I'm just gonna do half crosses and then come back and finish all of it. Ooh, not later, but on the second pass back. Um, so yeah, we are getting there. But anyway, sorry that was kind of a bummer, but I don't know. It's been a rough couple days, I guess. But it is what it is. So there's that one, and then okay. But today's been a pretty good day. Weather was nice. Got some stuff done. Got some school stuff done, which is always exciting. And it's only 8 o'clock at night. I have plenty of time to get some more stuff done. I don't know if it's going to be school, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I can go get the laundry. All right, so this goes all the way. Come on. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's it. All right, let's go and cross all these and we'll be done with this color. And then I think it's only two colors after that. I think it's the orange color and the red, the darker red. Well, I guess that's pretty dark. The more like primary red, not this burgundy, not the burgundy color, which I love that. Oh, I love that red. That's so pretty. Like this has been fun. I love this. I love how colorful it is, but especially because it's getting to be October. I'm really excited to start my other one because they're all muted colors. So instead of purple, it's more like actually kind of like my it's kind of like my Lowry stand color. It's not purple, it's like a grape kind of color, like a dark grape kind of color. But all those colors are like that in my October stitch. They're all kind of muted and a little dark. Well, darker. And there's even some blacks and grays in there. So, yeah, I'm excited. Fall is my favorite season, and I just outed myself as an American. Autumn is my favorite season. Um, it's just I love the weather. I love all the colors. I love when it gets, a little cold, but not winter cold. Sweater weather, as they call it. I think. Winter's okay too, but I like the beginning of winter. I don't I mean, the end of winter, I guess, is okay too, but like the beginning of winter is not bad because you're kind of still going back and forth with the temperature and stuff. But yeah, when you're in the middle of winter, no, no, none of that is fun. It's too cold, there's too much snow, not enough sun. Yeah, just no. Okay, believe it or not, that was it. So let me mark these up. And all zeros. Woohoo! All right, so I'm gonna flip this over. If I can get this through. Here we go. I'm gonna flip this over. Um, weave in these tails, and then yeah, we have two more colors to go. This is amazing. Pattern Keeper now says 81%. We did 242. Whoa, as I kick things. We did 242 stitches between the two live streams. It took about 2 hours. That's not bad. So I will see you guys in the next one. I will try, like I said, I will try and finish this on on a live. But I don't know if I'm going to do the red on camera or not, I'll be honest. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed. Um, give me a thumbs up and a like. I mean, I guess those are the same things. Like the video, if you watch this far. It helps the algorithm know I'm here. And subscribe so you do not miss another video. so you do not miss the end of this one. We are getting very, very close. So I will see you guys in the next one. Happy stitching.